Hello, welcome to another unboxing. I have a brand new locomotive to have a look at today. I've not taken it out of the box or anything yet, so I'm going to do this now. And probably see on the box there is the product code there from Hornby, and just on the top there, so leave you guessing for a few minutes, a few seconds. Now I'm going to have to take the other side off as well, so I can slide this out. Nicely packaged up. And as you can see, get the right way up for you, I have Flying Scotsman from the Hornby Dublo range. I've been looking forward to seeing one of these Dublo range, and actually I'm going to make a bit of a confession. This is the first ever Flying Scotsman I've ever owned. I've never bought one before, not even second hand or anything like that, so they've been out for how many years, and it's never really appealed to me, the Flying Scotsman, for some reason. So it's, there is no code on the side of the box there to show you. It's not a lot, so we do have, really it is just R30210-02-775. It's quite a long code, but the one on this carton does just say R30210, so but let's just pop all this just to one side, and now how does this open? Okay, so you get a plaque. So it looks really nice. And a very well packed locomotive. There's a certificate there to show that it's the limited edition, I think. Yeah, 96 of only 500. And I don't think these really are selling that well, to be honest. I think there was just so ridiculously overpriced. I got this for less than £200 at half price. I think it was actually less than half price. So, and I think that was quite expensive. But I thought I'd treat myself. It's not often I really spend this sort of money. So, what else do we have? So we've got the instructions, as usual, goes through the standard stuff. Lubrication points as normal. DCC fitting, where is that? Is it in the tender? Yeah, it looks like it's in the tender. And it's sort of set up for sound. I bet you there's no speaker. And this uses the new style coupling, so it's just a push together fit, and that seemed to work really nice on the P2 that I had. So I'm going to just pop all this back to, how does that come off? Just pop all that to one side. So then we got a large accessories pack there. crew figure again. Obviously the spare wheel to replace the non-flange version, and there's some instructions. You also get chain link couplings, so there's quite a good selection in there to fit if you wanted to do that. And let's see this locomotive. Away. And the weight is astounding. Obviously this is an all die-cast boiler here, so that really does contribute to the weight. We've got all sprung buffers all around. I just wanted to see that. Looks like you've got a really detailed interior. Don't know whether it looks as detailed as the P2, but we'll have a look at that on the white background. So, but just to give you a good first view of this, you know, so this is another exceptionally looking locomotive. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing all the detail and seeing how this runs. As you can see, we've got the drawbar connection is permanently fixed, so you just have to pop those out. So I will look at that when we have a look at the interior. So, but yes, I think this one will be another favourite locomotive from Hornby, if it lives up to the P2's quality and running capabilities. Okay, let's go and have a look on the white background. And there we have the Flying Scotsman, and I'm actually really impressed with the quality, what I can see so far. So let's have a really good close look. And we've got a very nice plate there with the Flying Scotsman on. Let's get in a little bit closer. I think that does look a nice quality plate. See some really nice detail there on these connecting rods. They really do look nice and fine. Sort of all the lining all looks good. Glazing on the window, and the lining all around all these axle boxes all looks really nicely applied. It's actually a premium model, and looks like they've done a premium job. So as you can see, all the LNER on the tender there all looks really nicely applied. And obviously you can see this running number, the 103. So this is the an earlier version. So let's have a look at the front of the locomotive. And you have a nice buffer beam there. Obviously you can attach the screw link coupling to that, and that would make it look a little bit more correct. And you've got a very fine smoked box dart there, really fine handrails. These are really exceptional sort of models now. Let's get a little bit closer. And let me just turn that a little bit so we can see the running number a little bit better. So we've got the number 103 Doncaster. As you can see, all these are nicely sprung. And also looking at the tender, this is really nice as well. It's got really fine handrails. I can see separately fitted steps, and really are obviously very difficult to apply these at the factory. So it is really nice to see all these extras. And you can see sort of the moulding there with the springs, and that does look really good detail. So you have a very good relief. And you can see the drawbar there. So it's actually quite nice not seeing any wires anymore. So it doesn't spoil the sort of effect of the couple together. So, and it seemed to work really well on the previous model I had. And so let's have a quick look down the opposite side of the locomotive. Let's hopefully there's no problems with this. And all looks good to me. Let's zoom in on the plate there. Okay, I just need to zoom in a little bit more. And the printing on that, I mean, this is a really small piece. You could never read that through the naked eye. So you'd have to zoom in at this amount of times to actually read that. So looking at the top of the locomotive, we do have posable vents, which seems to be quite common now with all the Hornby locomotives. And you've got quite a nice coal load there, quite a full coal load, and from what I could read, that is removable. So if you wanted to put your own coal load in there. And it looks like we've got quite a bit of controls and on the tender itself, so we'll have a look at those in a minute. You've got your safety valves there, your whistle, and really nice paint on the boiler itself. It sort of matches up well, you know, it's slightly different when you're painting plastic to die cast. So but you can see that handrail there, really well applied, and I can't see any errors with any of the paint or anything like that. So let's have a look at the cab. And as you can see, we've got a really nice detailed cab interior there again. And obviously it looks like we've got a flickering firebox glow in there as well. So you've got some really nice gauges picked out there. All the pipework painted. And a lot of separate parts inside that cab. And it does look really good. And you can sort of read what's on the gauges, not by the naked eye, but I mean, some of this is obviously moulded detail and then just painted in, but that's not actually a problem at all. You know, it's painted well, and all the red levers are all really nicely applied. So let's have a look at the tender. And you've got a couple of controls there on the tender. No gauges this time. Obviously the coal chute there. And you've got the socket which the main power connector goes into. And a little bit more simple on the tender, but still separately fitted detailed parts there, looks like, and nicely picked out. And you can see the drawbar connector there, just a small circuit board with a clip on it, and that just goes into the socket, which they're both got some movement, so allows it to navigate to second radius. So let's just zoom in on there. I know this was a problem for Hornby in the past, but they seem to have fixed that problem, especially on the P2. I'm not sure how this one's going to run yet, so I'm not going to say it's everything's perfect just yet, but I would suggest that from the previous one, this one's going to run really well. And you can see there on the boiler there to the chimney. So camera's struggling to focus a little bit. I do apologise, it's a bit slow. I'm going to get the tender reattached and get this on the test track and just see how well this runs. Okay, then let's see if this model actually works, and is it as good as the P2. So let's go forwards, and yes, I can confirm that it all is running, and also nice and quiet as well. Obviously really does need a run in. I don't have the facility to do that at the moment, so I'm just taking it out of the box running. But yeah, I mean, absolutely nothing, no problems with that. So I'm interested to see how well this actually does a crawl. Okay, let's go forwards and as gentle as I can as turning it up. And it's just starting to. A little bit more. I mean, that is good. Slowly turn it up. Let's bring that back to the centre. Does it work in reverse? Hopefully it's good. A little bit more. And really nice controlled. So you can pull out of a station, really nice. Nice, smooth and good acceleration. Let's have a look at navigating the points. So reverse up to just past the points there. And let's see. Absolutely no problem at all. Really beautiful action. So let's go a little bit quicker. And a little bit quicker in reverse. No problems whatsoever. I'm just going to just see what flywheel effect we have. It does seem to stop dead, so I'm not sure if there is a flywheel in this. I would suggest by the crawl, probably yes, but I don't know, I'd need to just check the specs. And I'll just see if I can get a view of the firebox flicker there for you. So, just turning it up a little bit. I think you can just see it in the cab there. Let's have a look at the weight of this model. It's all zeroed, so roughly 516. Okay, so a quick roundup of this Flying Scotsman in the Hornby Dublo range. And yeah, I mean, this is an exceptional quality model. I think this is Hornby at its best, these last two models I've reviewed. So, and I think, you know, obviously I've had some bad examples with Hornby in the past, and I was very reluctant to actually purchase any more from Hornby, you know. So I tried the one from Bachmann, which was the Tornado. I now have the Prince of Wales, and this Flying Scotsman as really good examples of good high quality steam locomotives. Okay, I'm going to get this all back in its box. Why is that not sitting in there? There we go. Make sure I put the accessories on top there. Always worry about the accessories getting damaged. I always think they should be probably packaged a bit better than that, you know. But I don't think I've got any that's got damaged in the past, so I'm struggling to get all this to fit on top there. There we go. Don't think I would make a very good packer at Hornby. Probably be way too slow. Like this box, you get a nice presentation box, and you do get this medallion that I forgot to show you a really good close-up of that, but hopefully that's coming out well. And I've got all the paperwork. Does that go in the bottom of there or not? I'll drop that one in the bottom. I don't think that one would fit in the bottom. That's the certificate. I'll pop it that way around. This is a very tight fit. You don't want to be taking it in and out of here too often. And what does it say on the inside there? Okay, I didn't really have a look at the inside of the box here, so I would suggest if you want to have a read of that, you know, pause the video, have a read. I will have a quick read of that myself as well. And I'm going to just pop it back all in its original packaging until I actually start running this on a proper layout. And there we go, all back in its box. I've never even opened it. And if you do fancy one of these, I will pop over to Kerno's website and have a look. I will just drop a just a piece in on the video, just so you can see where I actually did get it from and what the cost was. Thank you for watching this review of this Hornby Flying Scotsman, and I wish you a good rest of the day or a good evening, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.